Hi, today I'm going to show you how to set up the audio settings within Reason. The first thing we need to do is make sure the operating system is sending the audio signal through the correct path. Click on the Apple icon on the upper left-hand corner of the screen and choose System Preferences. Now click on the sound icon and the sound pane opens. You have several options. Internal speakers are the built-in speakers of the computer plus the headphone output. If you have an interface, which I do, you would select Interface. That allows the audio signal to go through the interface and then to your speakers. Right now, mine is highlighting Soundflower, which is allowing the computer to listen to itself so I can create this tutorial. If you have an interface, choose your interface. Otherwise, select Internal Speakers. Close that window. Now let's open Reason. I'm going to open a file I created a while ago just to make sure we have some signal flowing. So I'm going to click on the File menu, and then at the bottom of the File menu is a list of recently opened files. I'll choose the Synth Project Demo. Make sure my rack is over here. Select an instrument, and let's just see if we have any sound. Alright, it's coming out of my speakers, but it's probably not very loud. So let's open the Preferences tab. So in order to do that, you go Reason, Preferences, or Command Comma. On the first drop-down menu, you're going to select Audio. And now you can see which device Reason is trying to play out of. It'll try either the built-in audio, which are your speakers or headphone output, or your interface. If you have an interface, make sure you have the interface selected. If you don't, choose built-in audio. I'm going to choose Soundflower so that the computer will hear itself. There, we got some signal. Okay, if you have an interface, there's a couple things you need to do. You may have your operating system set correctly, you may have the Reason preferences set correctly, but you may not still be hearing sound. Obviously, make sure your speakers are on, but if you have an interface similar to the Focusrite Sapphire like I have, you need to make sure that it's actually speaking to the computer correctly. On my interface, there are two lights. One for FireWire Active and one that says Locked. FireWire Active means it's talking to the computer. Locked means that it's listening to the correct clock source, so the timing is correct. In order to change these settings, you can come down and to the dock and open the Sapphire Mix Control. And if everything's turned on properly, FireWire Active should be working. You can change the locked signal by choosing Sync Source. So it could listen to the SPDIF, could listen to the ADAT, or the internal. In this case, we need it to listen to internal so that the computer will be synced to, or the Focusrite will be listening to the computer's clock. If you have these settings correct and you're still not hearing the audio, then I would suggest rebooting the computer and making sure all the settings are set correctly to begin with. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and go and make some music.